Sí, que en las paredes.
وعندي محمودية شكرا زي شات مؤخرا شو إذا بويتو إشيت شو بس أحد بتاع تصور زي الكثير بعد تصور يعني في الأصل شوية هذا شيء مش خير نبوي كل شيء لا زي ما تفهم شو الشغل وإيش رأيك شيء سأقول شيء يجب خاصة لا يبيتك مش مش نحن يقبل نشيل شو شان يشخص كان كنا مجابل ويا في الوقت سبب شو شباب في كل شو حتى لا صاير شو كذا تبي ولا خمسة يا رب جل الله متطلبات ما حاجة نشوف مكان بتصير تدخل في شنو أكفي المنزل بس عشان ما تعيش كذا مو زي جوه مش تعيش شو بعدين خلي نازل لكن يكون عايش مش خاصة هو يعني الله شاف شو مسموع ممكن يدخل موسيقى ممكن يسوي شيء كيف أنا موسيقى مش عندنا سمع شو ما يسوي ما أصلا بتعمل كذا الناس تعمل بعض الملك كذا كذا توصل بالليل يعني شوف يقولوا الشاين شوف في كذا شو شو رأيت يا شو كنت مش خايش كده مش عندك مسبير اسم خالد عينان شو من اليديا خلاص وشو شو صار شو مش اللي عشان ما ادريش venderla donde no, por más dinero que lo que se tiene que dar. Como lo que te sacan con eso. Quieren tener cheque, no, quieren ahora, sí, quieren tener cheque, ¿qué tal está? Leci molto bene, anche
Sta preso
libro in
certa presa.
Non è facile.
Di voi mi devo in
infatti faccio le braccia. Diciamo
Everyone is in the same boat. Porque hay condicionado, lo tengo. Estamos qua, bien. Me compré esto, mira, no sé qué. Bueno, para mí no para leer, si todo lo que es. Tomar acá café adentro de la tiene sus pajitas de vidrio. Negro.
Soy brasileiro.
Dai, sono la queste.
Sì, è vero. No, nel caso va a vender como água. Agora, literalmente, Voi pensar che commodity va a perdere valore agora que quem trabalha com commodity é coisa mais cara. Grazie Dario.
She's not acquired. She's not acquired. Just, well, she's acquired. Not for a matter in the giving of the money, arguing the money. She doesn't come along with her commitment. She so she doesn't. She, she,
No sound. No sound. We don't hear anything. We don't hear anything. We don't hear anything. We don't hear anything. We don't hear anything.
I gave papers yesterday. No, not anymore. It's not here. I gave them, spread it out. Gave out Rabbi Yosef Meir, Rabbi Yosef Chaim. Rabbi Yosef Chaim, you have it? You have one. We gave out to people yesterday. I also don't have. I left it at home. We're just going to start the Gemara.
אני יכול לעשות צילום.
בסדר, זה צילום.
צריך אבל מקורי אחד, ואז אני...
This is Rabbi Yosef Chaim. I gave out yesterday. I had 5, 6, 10 of them here. Okay. Omar Rove says, Iskachi li lechetzi, Mekudeshes. Marry me to my half, Mekudeshes. Hetziech Mekudeshes li. Your half are married to me. Talk about Dav Zayin Amud Aleph in the first line, the big lines. The Erste. You know the Erste in Yiddish? The first. Erste in Yiddish is the first. In Spanish is what? Primer línea desde la langa, let's say long, big, large línea. Primera large línea in Dav Zayin Amud Aleph. Kiddushi. La Masechta la Kiddushi. Omar Rov. Iskachi li lechetzi mekudeshes. If he tells the woman, marry me to my half, she's mekudeshes. Chetzich mekudeshes li. Half of you are mekudeshes to me. Ein no mekudeshes. She's not mekudeshes. This is what Rova said. Rova says, if somebody tells a woman, you're married to my half, she's mekudeshes. Somebody says to a woman, you are married, I'm marrying half of you, and I'm mekudeshes. Omar le Abai le Rove. Abai told Rove, Maishno, what's the difference? Maishno chetzich mekudeshes lidein mekudeshes. What's the difference if he says, you half of you married to me, she's not mekudeshes? The Omar Achmon, the Torah says, Isho. Omar Achmon, kikach ish Isho. Isho means completo. Velo chetzi ish, not half. Ochanami here also. Ish Omar Achmon velo chetzi ish says kikach ish Isho. Same way Isho is not chetzi, also ish. That's the kasha of Abai Terah. That's the kasha of Abai Terah. What's his kasha? No difference. Same way Chetziech Mekudeshes li. The Torah says Isha, not Chetzi Isha. Also Ish. Look in Rashi. Isha Machmone Kikach Ish Isha. Isha Machmone Kikach Ish. So what's the difference? It says Ish Isha. Ish has to be complete. Also Ish has to be complete. Now, if the Gemara now thought, if Abaye now thought that the chisoron in marrying Mekadesh Chetzi Isha, because the Torah says Kikach Isha, Isha not Chetzi Isha, it's a chisoron in what? The Maise Kiddushin or the Halois Kiddushin? If the Torah says Isha v'le Chetzi Isha, what's the chisoron? The chisoron is what? In the Maise Kiddushin and the Maise Kicha, Torah says you have to take, the full man has to take, the full woman you have to take. מה? אני שואל, כתוב הפוסוק, Mora says the posuk. What does the posuk say? The posuk say it's a problem in the Maise Kicha. The Torah says the Maise Kicha has to be a full Maise Kicha of a full man, a full woman. That's a problem, according to the stage of the Gemara. כן.
מדבר על משהו פיזי, אם זה משהו פיזי לא צריך את זה פוסק.
אבל
זה לא שייך. מה
אבל לא.
חצי קידושים? עושים כן או שלא. קידושים זה קניין, או שזה קנוי לי או שלא. אם צריך איזה פרוטות בכך, נדבר על איזה חידוש. כאן צריך לדון מה החידוש. בלי פוסק לכאורה, מה שווה חצי קידושים? כן או לא?
לא, קידושין שלמים על חצי.
מה זה קידוש?
I'm making a full maise or a full chalois and a half. A full maise and a full chalois and a half a woman. A full maise and a full chalois, half a man does.
יד של בן אדם. למכור יד של בן אדם אני יכול? רק יד, עבד יכול למכור רק את היד אחת שלו? זה לא דבר שלא יד.
Why not?
אישה ולא, אישה ולא עבד.
אוקיי.
זה לא משהו פיזי.
מה שאומר הסוגיה במונה, שהוא אומר לי, קצי לי is entire. קצי לי, I'm here. But I want just part of the חצייה, part of it. Maybe it's in the חצייה.
You have a full maise and a full chalois on my half. Full maise and chalois on a half for her. So there's no lie, there's a problem in the maise or chalois. We don't know yet. Okay, give me two options.
Have all the mitzvahs of a woman.
Yes, Eben is chayv all mitzvahs like a woman. So therefore what? Do you see the one?
Fully, they're not free yet, but they become a full Jew. They still have half the mitzvahs. Half is 50%, a lot of mitzvahs.
But since you see by slave, half a slave, there's a possibility of half a slave. So therefore what? Also a woman can be half. Okay, so you need a pasuk to say not so.
Yeah.
Woman is not a slave.
Oh, if let's say if you have chetzi,
Slave.
she brought chetzes b'choyirim and you did kiddush into her. Let's say you buy chetzi even chetzi b'choyirim. The Gemara says, "Oivet lazeh yoy mechod." But lazeh yoy mechod, the Gemara says in Bobas Nafit Gimel. If you have chetzi even half a slave, half a free man.
זה לא חצי.
1 second. So then what? He's even chetzi. Chetzi, one day he works for this master, when he works for himself. So you can have a concept of Chetzi Eved, Chetzi Shib. So maybe also Isho could be Chetzi Isho, Mekudeshes. The only thing is, I would say, is against the Svoras HaTorah because the whole idea of sanctity that she's prohibited, she's miyuchat to you. But if she's miyuchat to you only in this day, and the next day she's miyuchat to somebody else, it destroys the miyuchadut. Why not? Well, same thing by slave, you would say. If it's my slave, it was not my slave. Slave means total. No, total this day, total not, tomorrow not. So also here, maybe total one day for you. Total next day not. What? Yes.
It's really a problem because the one who makes the Indian must be full. It can't be far. Okay, the one who's making it's not a woman, maybe she can be far forever. But the one who's making Indian, how of you can make that Indian? Half of the man is making Indian, that's not possible. A full man, that's not to do the Indian. So that's one way.
And the full woman, and you buy, and the makne, who's making the kinyan? No. The woman is making herself. The woman is selling herself. And the husband buys her. You can buy half, you can buy a quarter, you can buy something less. But the one who sells, maybe he can sell half, can sell all. I don't know. Same shayla. It's only the possible. The Torah says Isha not chetzi, mitzad the makne, and it says Ish mitzad the kiikach, mitzad the koine. It says full ish. So Abaye is attacking Rov. He says I don't see the difference mitzad the psuki. Omar le, what he answered him? Omar le. Ochiashta. Here now, Ochiashta. Awesome there. There, a woman for two people, she's not row, you say chazia. She's not being seen to be for two people. Why not? A slave you can have for two people. One master, another master, you can have two people shutfim with a slave. Shutfim be'eved. One day he works at his. So what's wrong? Why a woman cannot be for two people? A man is not royal to marry two women. Do what he said to her. If I want to marry somebody else, I want to marry enough. What the Gemara was back and forth. The Avamina was. What's going on here? Huh?
He's connected to the speaker at the same time.
Good. Now I know what he's doing in his spare time. Should reveal. So, what the Gemara answered? Rava answered. Rava answered Abaye. A woman cannot be married to two people. But one man can be married to two people. Therefore what? The Torah says Isha, complete Isha. The Torah says Ish as a complete Ish. So what changed? What changed? Mitzad Gzeras HaKos. Oh. So really when a man says, I want to marry half of you, you want to marry half of me, doesn't mean half of him. It means that he wants to fully marry her, but I want to have an option to marry another woman. But I'm asking her this, how can one man marry two women? If he marries another woman, means half of him is married to another woman, or part of him, I don't know, half, part of him is married to another woman. Same thing, a woman. Why a woman cannot be married to two men? Why not? Let's see Rashi. Isa sale beitrei. Rashi. Linose lohem. A woman cannot be married. Reb Chaim, אמרת לו שיבוא במונית? מה? בוא לפה. הנה.
You don't know whose child it is.
איפה? So Rashi says, Isa sale beitrei. Linos Elohem Yefsha. A married to two women, a woman to two men, is to be married to them Yefsha. Why not?
Because you can't have. Whose child is it?
What?
Whose child is it going to be?
What?
When she gives birth, whose child is it?
Because he looks at it as permitted for one man and also for other world.
So you say you cannot marry and not possible because it would be a problem with a child?
Yes, that's one problem. I don't know, maybe another problem, but
Yes, Leib.
Because when she have one baby, she can't know who is the father.
That's what he just said, the Rabbi Sheikh.
Why it can't work? That's different.
Which means the whole idea of family gets destroyed. Family is a father and mother take care of a child. What?
I don't know why.
So why are you saying Yefsha? When you got this concept of Yefsha, why Yefsha?
I am one man, you buy completely.
Rashi says a fact. Linos Elohem Yefsha. It's not possible for a woman to be married to two women. Why? I think it's common sense, like they said. Whose child is going to be? Who's going to take care of the child? Who's the parents? I won't say, you know, it's Hatzi. I'm explaining what you're saying. I'm explaining what you're saying. Yes. Right.
And he can't, that's Easter over there, but yet they could be married somehow.
No, the Gemara says, Hatzi cannot marry no one. Why we have to free him? Lisa Shiv Kohen Lo Yochel. Lisa Ben Kohen Lo Yochel, that's why you have to free him. What's the reason you need to free Hatzi? Because you cannot marry nobody.
The Gemara leaves it as a son.
Let's see the
Now,
Gemara.
look, what time is the son?
Let's see the Gemara. Gemara says in Masechet Bava Basra. What is this? This is not it. Where is it? Here.
No.
Gemara Basra Daf Siv Gimel said. 1 second. Let's see the Gemara. We'll become Mitzvah Basra. Page 13. The Gemara says like this. Meisli. Misha Chetzi Oebe Bechetza Ben Choyim. I'm reading the page 13 in Moabas. Oive the Srabo Yoimechod Ves Atzum Yoimechod. Even Beisilo. Beisilo will say that you have a slave, half free. One day he works for himself. One day he works for his master. According to Beisilo. Beisham, I say not true. Tikante Mesrabo, you fixed his Rebbe. Es Atzum Tikante himself, you didn't fix. You fixed work. Work. You know the dirty word work he can fix. One day for him, one day for himself. But what about the person himself? He cannot marry no one. To marry a maid servant he can, because half of his body is free. He cannot be with a shivcha. Bas also. He bought to let him not get married. But only the Torah created man to have children. You force his master, and you make him a free man because of the style Chetzi Domov, and you obligate the slave to owe money on half of his body. Those are the things that Beisila agreed to Beishamai. They agreed to him. But this man cannot be married, none of them.
Not been married, but the Gemara says it's Suffolk Kedusha. Kedusha is a Suffolk Kedusha. Wrote down the Rambam.
What?
It's a Suffolk Kedusha, the Gemara says, and the Rambam also brings it down.
That what?
It's a Suffolk Kedusha. If he marries a woman, he makes a Kedusha on a woman, it's a Suffolk Kedusha.
Who said that? Where was
it? Paper, so you have it on.
So bring me the paper.
The first shiloh that you have in the market, the first shiloh in the market.
What?
Now, the Gemara the Shaila is it a kedushin or not? And the Gemara.
Where? More in Gittin.
Gittin.
It's not more Bobas. Okay. I thought here the Rambam here. The Gemara by Gittin. Yes, the Gemara says Kiddush Chesed Mao. What the Gemara says? But what's the study when the Gemara brings down?
The Gemara is this Al Gemara and makes a feel like either side of the thing.
Read loud. Don't be cheap. Read loud. Read down. The Gemara Gittin which page? Megillah, so read it loud.
If you say Ben Israel from the basis of casual team Kedusha, like it says in Al Gemara.
Yes.
Before
again.
Before exists. He's not.
Again, repeat it again. Start over again, please.
If you say Ben Israel from the basis of Jew that said to a girl, Jewish woman said to this Jewish girl, it's after the Petunia, make Kedushin to him. That's the first thing.
Right.
It will do.
Right.
Because he would do it, because he's fit to all of them.
Right.
When
Chetzi works, because you have ability to be full. As long as you have ability to be full, it works. What happens if you marry two women, you want to marry a third woman? Where's the Kula here? Okay, continue on. That's one side. What's the other side?
That's one side. So this side says, not a Kedusha. If you say, when you don't touch Isha, any possession, not a Kedusha, that's the case of half a woman. Shai B'Kinyan. Because it's permitted for half the woman.
Oh, so 1 second. So the Gemara says Chetzi Isha, the problem is a Shul B'Kinyan. It's a Chisol in the Maisa Kinyan. Why by everything Mishal Kinyan?
Was he,
He can't marry her fully
his whole,
because the half of it is a slave. You only can marry the half of it. So, and there's no shield because he grab what he can. The Chetzi Isha, he could marry the whole, and he has no shield bikini. Okay. So this we have to see the Gemara there. Another Gemara I would love to see. There's another Gemara, the beginning of the third chapter, Ha'omer, in Masechet Kiddush. Somebody marries a woman, he says, Mikan v'lachar shloshim yom. I'm marrying you from now and after 30 days. So there's a few opinions what I meant to say. But the Rabbi Yochanan says there, what does it mean, Mikan v'lachar shloshim yom? Gemara says, Omar Rabbi Yochanan, afilu mea toifsim bo. Even 100 people marry her. Rashi, Toises there. Pirush Daf Samach, page 60. Pirush, I'm reading the Tos on top of the page. Pirush. The Koinim and Meshayim, everyone acquires and he leaves over. He says, and now we'll start after 30 days, we'll finish. V'im toima, amay amrinan ochad mekudeshes, vo amrinan le'el ha'omer li'isho chetzach mekudeshes. This says, why here we said it's just mekudeshes to 100 people? Again, the God said, the husband said, you marry me, I marry you now and after 30 days. So he meant now after 30 days. We don't know. So one of the explanations is a stira. Or he meant now, he meant, okay. The other pshat of Rabbi Yochanan there is, he meant to say that Kiddushin will start now and finish in 30 days. So it's only starting means, if let's say somebody marries and says, from now in 20 days and around from 10 days, everyone that finished, what? Everyone left space for other people to grab her. And you can have a woman that married 100 men. The guy says, from now and after 30 days, the Kiddushin will start now and finish in 30 days. And in those 30 days, somebody married her from now on to 20 days. So he's also Mekadesh her. From now on 10 days, you can have 100 people, each one has a little bit of a kinyan on her. So Jesus says, what do you mean? The Torah says Chetzi Isha. It's not good. Not the Torah. The Gemara says, Chetzach Mekudesh, Mekudesh. V'yesh Shloima. So he says answers. Also, there in our Gemara, of Samach Hamud Aleph. Also, my new time, but the reason is, לפי שאין האישה מזכרש לחצוי. והוא שיר בגוף האישה. A woman cannot be married to half, and there's a shield in the kinyan. He left half the body not to acquire. Here, he didn't leave nothing in the woman's body. He married her fully, but it starts now and finishes in 30 days. Elogoimim, what is base here? Elogoimim bekulo. He starts now and he's going to finish total in 30 days. So there's no chison in the Maisa Kiddushi. So we see from the Chilik of Toisves that what's the problem of Chetzi Isha? It's a chison in the Maisa Kiddushi, Shir Bekin. It's also Gemara in Gittin and Gimel we see.
Not in colors.
Not in Chalois. That's Gemara says the Abai, the difference between Isha, Chetzi Isha and Eved, Chetzi Isha is Meshar Bekinyan. Chetzi and Chetzi is not Meshar Bekinyan because half is free, half is a slave. So he has no option to marry the half of slave. Because it's not himself, it's his master. So he didn't Meshar the kingdom. And here, so we see from this choices and those Gemaras, the Cheson in Chetzi Isha is the Cheson in Shir Bekinyan. It's not a Cheson in Chalois. What? Correct.
There is the Gemara of.
Okay. This is not my words. This is the Hakir of who? Chaim of Shmuel, right?
שתי פרוטות, שתי חצאי ושתי פרוטות, no?
Yes.
It's the case that.
Yes.
Of Chaim. That's also right. So when
No,
he-
that's a right.
who married.
That's a right, that he Chaim brings here.
That what? That what? That what? That what?
שתי חצאי.
No.
שתי חצי פרוטות. No, that's the case.
כל הזכרתי לשני חצאי בשני פרוטות. Two halves of two prutas, yes.
Yeah.
The Gemara is a shy leposko, or it's one with it.
שני חצאי זה-
No, right, so, no,
So
so.
that's a riot. Problem is something halos. The problem is the Maisa Kiddush. That's for Chaim of here.
Well, the Gemara says a suffix there, for works, right? So then what do you want to say from it?
ואם הוא חיסון בחלוס הקידוש, מדוע יסתפק בזה?
That'd be the first.
If it's a chesron in Chalil, okay. Good. So then you have to give out papers. Just the beginning. We start at the beginning. So please give out the papers. Print it out. Give it papers. We'll learn it.
So wait, but after the 30 days, in the case of the Rafa,
Yes.
what's the deal? מקודשת לכולם,
Yes.
but also is a problem. How all the body can split to 30 guys.
That's what we see. When there's no chesron in my sekinyan, if I did mitzidi a full my sekinyan, because in reality it wasn't a chalois, and a couple of people have a chalois on her, it's okay. It's not a problem to machil take an effect, kiddushin and a half. It's not a problem that kiddushin will take an effect and a half. Problem is that the my sekinyan has to be a full my sekinyan, not a my sekinyan and chetzi.
But why the Torah says,
When the Torah says ki kachish isha, it's in the ma'ase kicha. It's a ma'ase kinyon kicha. You have to take full isha. Full man has to take a full isha. But when I took a full isha, just like ma'ase, the chalosh didn't take effect, and other people rushed in before, like by Rabbi Yochanan. Works.
but
Yes, Yoshua.
So if the Quran says, I'll take 50% of you, and in 30 days another 50%. And then the next man, he can come and say, I'll take 40% of you.
Correct.
Can he say, I'll take 60% of you, because 50% of us are gone?
So if he said 50 and 15 and 30 days, somebody can take the other 50, or if somebody takes 40, can come a third person and take 10.
But you know,
Correct.
but the problem here is that I think there is no sense that הקדוש ברוך הוא
Yes.
permit שיחולו הקידושים על חצי אישה. According to what we say, it's possible. So how
Right.
can it be possible that Hashem says,
Okay. Very good. You have to explain this. You have to explain it. First of all, we see from the Gemara. We'll see the more in Gittin and Toisin of Samach and others. We'll learn more deeper. We see the problem of Kika Ish and Chesol and Maisa Kicha. The Maisa not in the Chalois. Question is why? How can I make a Chalois? I do a full Maisa. How can a Chalois be in a half? Like the Gemara says, Isha lebetrei yefsha is not possible for a woman to be two men. He is possible. That the Gemara of Samach possible. We have a woman. Yes, she has shaychus of kiddushin. Chalois kiddushin on a few men. How's it possible? Yefsha. When the Gemara says Isha lebetrei yefsha because of the pasuk or because of cancer, like Rabbi Chaim said, who's the child belong to? So all of we saying good. You have good rayas. That the chisor is not in the chalois and the ma'asekin. But the bottom line is, if I don't have a chisor and a ma'asekin, and there's only a problem of chalois, and I can have chalois on both, how can you have a woman have chalois on her to two men? Who's the child belong to? The question comes back. The answer is, you're right. She cannot be to two men, so she has to be divorced. But the chalois will take it. Okay, I have to speak more about it. It's not Hashem. It's just a start. Follow it? Aaron?